seems like you're leading into something.
No, I wasn't actually, but that's funny that you should mention that, because having a radio show has given me, you know, some sort of drive to like look around for music that I wouldn't have usually seen. And that's really nice because there's a lot of great stuff out there. And then we get to play it on our show, and other people hear it, and you know.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know for sure if anybody has listened.
It could just be our parents.
No, never heard of them. Los Cuatros.
Music has been a part of my life that has kept me way cool in times when things are really hot. And I can play it on the radio for any listeners out there in what I fondly call Radio Land.
After we built the station in 2005, we got word that a commercial station was moving from Gridley, which is up by the Sutter Buttes, down to Davis, and we're going to be broadcasting on our exact same channel, which is called co-channel interference. And being a commercial station, they had more power and were going to knock us off the air. So in 2007, we had to launch a campaign to save our station. We had to pay attorneys, we had to pay an engineer to help us change channels. It took a lot of lobbying. It took a couple of years, in fact, and we finally were able to change channels from our previous frequency to a new frequency. We lost some momentum. We've been slowly building it up since then. So having this be the 10th year anniversary of actually being on the air, it feels great because at one point we didn't know that we could even stay on the air. A local community in a small area, a small footprint if you will, can be served by a low power FM station. They focus on the community and the location of where they're broadcasting.
To be the kind of person who could see the whole world and still want more. I see.
Peter became involved in listening lyrics, I think 3, maybe going on 4 years ago. It's a wide range of people that grace our doors. We're always thrilled, and by the time it's 5 o'clock on Friday, it's just the best way in the world to start off the weekend.
For me, when I see people that come in, especially folks, whether they're young or old, but performing the first or second time ever on the radio, it gives them a high for another week, and it's wonderful to see that in their eyes. It's a wonderful way for us. Jeannie is on a little bit on the shy side, but the last 3 years, quiet, yes, but the last 3 years she's come out of her shell on the radio, and we're a great team and we're loving it.
KDRT meant a lot to me. When I started, I was painfully shy, so getting on the air was kind of a chore on a weekly basis. But you know, I found my groove. I freed up, and yeah, I have a lot of fun each week, and I've been told people enjoy listening to it, and I think it's a pretty worthwhile experience both for me and the listening audience, and for the town of Davis in general. So yeah, KDRT's great.
Oh yeah, I probably don't need those. What do I do here? I built the studio in there when we moved in there in 2006 or 2007. We've become an outlet for ideas and a way to showcase the immense talent that is in this town.
Soon you can get a discounted Davis Music Fest ticket out at Farmers Market on Wednesdays. We're going to be talking about that, well, next week.
Not quite yet. Not quite yet. And also when Danny's not listening, I'll give you a better deal than he will. So. Anyway, you want to hear my new record? Say it the right way.
It's really good.
No, his name. John.
Darnielle, yeah, you said it.
Okay.
You said it right.
Well, I like to mispronounce things and have a little debate with you. I always try to have a friendly competition.
At least I think that's what it is.
We have a lot of fun. We like to explore music that's just coming out, bands that are touring. We support bands that are up-and-comers or trying to make it that we like or that have found and said, hey, check this out, this is kind of fun. And then, by the way, they're playing in San Francisco or Sacramento, or if we're blessed, they play Davis.
Like that whole music thing, that whole unifier, that awesome, like, bring it all together, everybody dances, everybody rocks out, or everybody hates bad music together, whatever it is. We're all doing it here, and that's what is super special about KDRT. Are you giving me Benny ears? Because I'd really appreciate devil horns or a unicorn single.
Another person that we can't not mention if we're really going to pay homage to the history of the steel guitar is Tao Moi. I am so deep into Hawaiian culture now because of this show. It's like, oh, I've gone deep.
My name is Dave Reynolds, and I was a DJ for I did a DJ for like 10 years. I like everybody here, and I'm glad to be here. I really enjoy being a DJ here.
really started podcasting the Davis Garden Show right about 2006, back when the whole idea of podcasting was new. Setting up the RSS feed by hand, putting it out there so people could download the show. And we know we get a lot of listeners from outside the area. So the music shows, I think there's more than 30 locally produced programs of great music. There's kids doing shows on there. There's talk shows that are not the usual radio talk show shouting. They're conversation, they're information, but especially just how eclectic it is and the kind of thing you simply won't hear on commercial radio.
So now, I think 10 years on, the station finally has achieved a certain level of, like, the roots of the station have gotten in amongst the community. You know, it's one thing to say we're building community, whatever that means, but I think we've maybe become part of the community.
10 years, wow, amazing. It's been really cool because we are pushing to places that we were never at before.
At this point in Low Power FM's history, because there was a window in 2013 that allowed a lot of new low power stations to come on the air, including along the I-80 corridor and in Northern California and all over the country. We're soon to have many allies located in more metropolitan areas and in rural areas as well.
I don't know. My best friends are here, you know, and it hasn't taken that long for me to have found my family and where I want to spend my tiny bit of extra free time.
So I guess, yeah, it is kind of perfect expression of community connection for me.
Yeah, I can probably do a show forever.
Music lifts your spirit, helps you heal, and it brings people together. And we do it for our community and people all around the world. KDRT and the Grapevine and the Golden Road are really cornerstones of my life that enrich my waking hours. And there you have it.
So cheers. Cheers, you guys. Keep tuning in to KDRT 95.7 FM.